You're seeing this by no accident. This message was meant to find you because you have a purpose, because you have a calling that you're needing to answer. Maybe you've tried, or maybe you've thought about it. Maybe you've even started. There's so many distractions. There is so many things at play that require your attention. But you have to make time to answer the call, to live in your purpose. It's kind of like, having a routine, making time to go to the gym. Because if you always say, I never have time to go to the gym, then you will never have time to go to the gym. That's just how it works. You have to make time. You have to rearrange things. And yeah, you're under attack. There's spiritual warfare at play. And they are seeking to destroy you, to stop you, to block you because you are so close and because you are so powerful. But when they go low, we go high. Continue to raise your vibrations. Continue to pray, to meditate, to keep tapped in to spirit. Yeah, they're watching you. They're looking, but they're only looking to see how could they distract you? How can they stop you? How can they destroy you? And it could be annoying. It could be frustrating because they're already attacking you and they're looking for more ways that they can attack you. And how much more can you take? It's raise your vibration and find your inner peace. Choose. Choose peace. Choose happiness. And don't let them steal your joy. Because you have a purpose and it's bigger than you and it's bigger than me. You are the voice for your spirit guides, for your ancestors, for the angels, for whatever higher being that you believe in, your higher self, God, the divine, creator, the universe. Your voice is a tool. So use your voice because in your voice is what is connected to your purpose. All right. So I am going to pull some cards here for Oracle Tech, the Spirit Junkie. And I'm going to see what comes out. Thank you for being here. If you're still here, don't forget to support your girl. Like, subscribe. Because if this message is relating to you, if it resonates with you, there's going to be more to come. And you wouldn't still be sitting here watching little me if it didn't. Unless you're spying and watching. But you know what? It's bigger than me and I'm not going to stop. So, and nobody else is going to stop because we've got this. Because we will win. I'm hearing the song, You Will Win. Oh God, it's like by Corin Hawthorne, I think. I could be wrong. It could be Jacqueline. I don't know. Look it up. It's a gospel song. You Will Win. I think it's Jacqueline Carr, actually. I could be wrong. I apologize if I got the name wrong. But that song's been in my head, so I know it. I Feel it. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, divine, I thank you for your energy and your clear messages. And I ask, what messages do you have to help guide, lead, and empower those here? And one more card. There we go. All right. So I have, it's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. And with this, it's kind of tied into the spiritual warfare that you're experiencing. You could have been having some panic attacks or breakdowns and crying, not knowing like how am I gonna get through this? This is too much for me right now, especially the time of year that it is. You know, it's not easy. Speak up and ask for help because you're aligning with your soul tribe and those around you, they want to help you. It's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. You don't have to lay up all night wide awake worrying about how things are going to happen because worrying and stress is bad for your health for one, and it's already being taken care of for you. Yeah, it ain't easy, but let it go. Pray about it and trust that it's going to work out. All right. Instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. The opposite of fear is love. So when you're worrying and when you're scared and when you're, oh my God, what am I going to do? You have to let that go. And know that you are love. You reflect love. Love shines through you. And when I'm worried, I have to remind myself, find something to be thankful for, show some gratitude. Because, yeah, it might be tough, but guess what? It can always be worse. It can always be worse. So let it, you've gotten to this point of your life and you've been through some tough things. And through every single one of those, you have made it. You have gotten through. So what's different from then to now? Nothing. Things still are conspiring in your favor. The universe is conspiring in your favor. So believe it, let it go, and walk in love. Choose love, compassion. That's what we need, especially around this time of the year. Everybody has something that they're going through. No one person is going through something that's worse than the next person because you have the problems that you can bear. It's called strength training. You go through things to get stronger, and we don't like to hear that. We just, don't want to go through them. But everyone's going through something, and you never know what somebody's going through. So instead of judging, instead of thinking, oh, poor little old me, I got all these problems and nobody else has the problems I have, they have their own set of problems. Some people are just better at hiding them than the others. So reflect love, smile, hold the door open for somebody, do something out of love without expecting anything in return. And that's how you let it go. That's how you stop stressing and worrying, and because you are believing it's going to work out for you. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, give me a few cards to clarify this message here. Upside down. Like I said, leave it upside down. My deck was upside down and I flipped it, but the Four of Pentacles came out in reverse. Because my deck was upside down, but they told me to leave it, so it's staying. Wheel of Fortune. So you've had this calling, you've had this purpose, you have been blessed with spiritual gifts that you've just been holding on to, because you let fear consume you. Procrastination is only fear. So if you've been procrastinating, you need to believe that you can and you will, and you're very deserving of the gifts that you have. And you can't just hold them tight, you have to use them. And with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, it shows me that you're going to get ready and share. You're going to get ready and heal others. You're a healer, you're a teacher, you're a spiritual guidance counselor. Whatever your purpose is, you are getting ready to share with the world. And with that, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, the energy and the abundance that you need will flow to you. The lessons, you might think, oh, I don't know everything I need to know. I'm not as good as this person or that person, but never compare yourself to anybody else. The only person you should ever compare yourself to is yourself. But things are going to work out, things are going to turn in your favor. It's working out in your favor. And your spirit guides, they're surrounding you, but you've got this. They're just your support, you know? They're giving you the guidance. But you have to do it and you're going to get the fortune from it. But not only that, you're going to learn as you go. Practice makes perfect, and you got to get going. You got to start that new thing, that even if it's small, even if it starts as a small idea, believe that it is going to grow. But you have to put in the work, you have to be consistent. And I know it's so easy to give up. Like, I am preaching to the choir, me being the choir. Don't give up. Things get hard. They get so hard, and everything seems like it's against you. But what it is, you need to find yourself a sacred space somewhere where you can be alone, where you can connect, where you can do your work that you were meant to do. I feel like some people have had troubles getting and keeping a job, and you're like, man, I just really need this income, and it's just like, oh wow, it's finally gonna work out, and then bam, this thing happens. Like somebody slams into your car, or they cut your hours, or anything can happen. And it's just like, man, now I had all these plans, but you gotta let go of those plans, you know, because that's not the plan for your life. So don't hold on too tightly, because anything that you hold on too tightly to, you're gonna lose it. And it's gonna be hard. You just gotta let it go. If it's not flowing, then that's something that you need to just leave alone, because it ain't going. It ain't what it's meant to be, spirit. Give me something with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So those just kind of fill out. I've got the King of Wands upright in the moon. This King of Wands, even though he's in the upright, he always just seems sneaky to me. I don't know what it is. He seems so sneaky to me. Like he's got these he's conspiring. He's trying to do something, like he's manipulative. Um there's some secrets. There's secrets. There's some shadow sides. Maybe you're a quiet person and people think, oh, they're quiet. They must be crazy, or they're quiet, so they must be sneaky. Some people just don't like everyone all in their business. It could be a Scorpio, but like King of Wands represents fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. That could be a fiery Scorpio. I don't know why I'm getting Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be anyone's sign either. That could just be the energy that they're operating out of. But something that is being hidden for shadow sides. Maybe it's time to embrace your shadow sides because we need the shadows just as much as we need the light because they balance each other out. So, with this King of Wands sitting here being quiet, it's time to speak up. It doesn't matter what your gender is. King of Wands could be for a woman or a man. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us. It's just balanced out differently, right? The world, you're going to be you're going to be successful with the world. 21, that number can be, it could mean something to you. Look up the number 21 in numerology. But yeah, you're just going to do what you're guided to do, and you're gonna have the support. And sometimes you ain't gonna be known what you're doing, what you're talking about, but even if you make a mistake, it's gonna work out in your favor. Spirit, give me some cards to clarify. Give me something with this. Yeah, I got the Three of Swords. Mm. Yeah, now I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles is being covered up by the King of Wands. Somebody was trying to block you, possibly someone in the King of Wands energy. They want to portray you in your shadow sides. They want people to see you the way they see you. It could have been, they want to get your past and your mistakes and throw them all out there for everyone to see and hear. But you've already embraced your shadow side. You've already healed from that. And you can't forgive, you can't help others forgive you for things that went wrong in the past. Stuff that happened 10, 15, 20 years ago. If they want to hold it over to your head after you've already made amends, tried to make amends, apologize. And the best way to apologize is to change, change your actions. And you've done all that. But there's something that they don't want to forgive you. They want to hold it against you and they're going to make you pay. 2020, 2727 on the timer. Look up that angel number because I have the Three of Swords that came out. It's breaking your heart because this person that wants to hold all of your mistakes over your head and block you from being successful, it breaks your heart because they were close to your heart, you know? They wanted you to give to them and only them. They didn't want you to give to yourself. They didn't want you to give to anybody else. It was all about me, me, me. Maybe they blocked you from being in a relationships. Maybe they did some kind of spell work or something to have you lose your job or an income, or they could have attacked, something that you were either working on or using to get ahead, and they attacked it because they wanted to keep you small. They wanted to keep you where you would only contribute to them. And I feel like this is something that you've gotten past, but you're still afraid to ask others for help because people that were really close to you that hurt you, they made you feel like you were all alone and you didn't have no help and you didn't have anybody. But you've gotten past that. You're safe now. It's safe to slow down and relax and let go and ask for help, because the people surrounding you right now, or the people getting ready to surround you, are people that you can trust. We are the reflection of those around us. So as you raise your vibration, you're going to attract people that are in the same vibrations as you. So continue to do your healing work. Continue to raise those vibrations, because that's what's going to attract in your soul tribe. The ones you can trust, the ones that aren't going to be behind your back trying to figure out how they can hurt you because they want to hurt you from something that happened back in 1996, or I guess, that was a really long time ago, but I'm just exaggerating. But you never know. Something happened a long time ago and they want to hold that over your head. But you're safe now. Wherever you are at right now, energetically, you are safe. So I've got the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Soldier. It's okay to slow down and relax. And yeah, you've been through a lot. And yeah, it's been through one thing after another. And now when someone wants to give you something, you're just looking like, I don't know if I could trust that. So I'm okay by myself, but Spirit, give me something with these cards to clarify this today. Give me something with these cards, Spirit. So I got the Page of Swords. You're starting to see the truth, or truth is being unveiled. Maybe you'll see a bluebird, or you have seen a bluebird. What is it called? A blue jay? I know back home, the high school, back home, their mascot was the Blue Jays for the high school. Um, that could be significant for somebody, so I don't know. But or the color blue. But you're kind of on guard, even though you're learning things. You're seeing things in a new light. Um, I feel like you'll be able to discern. You'll be able to discern who is in your energy to help you, and who is there to throw you off your game or whatnot, because I have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom. So I feel like you're going to be able to know. You're going to feel it out. You're going to have a dream. You're going to have, something's going to happen to where you're just going to know who's for you and who isn't for you because you're raising your consciousness. Just use your power of discernment that you have. It's a gift. There are going to be people that you can trust, but that doesn't mean that this spiritual warfare just ends. You still need to protect yourself. Yes, you are protected. Yes, you could be a chosen one and you are protected no matter what. But you should be actively protecting yourself as well, asking for help as well. Because, yeah, you can say, oh, my angels protect me. You need to ask them because if you don't ask them, how are they going to know? They can't move unless you tell them to move. You hold the power. So make sure you're asking for help because they want to support you and you're going to get that support so you can slow down and you can relax and you can let go and you can see things for what they really are. Spirit guides, give me some cards to clarify. I feel like it's going to be the end to you just like, I have these gifts. I know I should be using them, but who am I? This is your purpose, and you deserve this. You have to think more highly of yourself. If that takes you looking in the mirror, saying your affirmations, that takes you doing some more self care, changing your thoughts and your mindset is the biggest thing. Finding things to be grateful for, gratitude, reflecting love, being compassionate. You deserve that same love that you so freely give. So, let me see, I've got justice, Seven of Pentacles, the World, and the Two of Cups. The Knight of Cups is on the bottom. So, there could be a little offer coming in. I'd be careful with the Knights, though. Like, oh, it's love. Oh, it's passion, or just be careful. Use that power of discernment still, but I believe that things are going to balance out. Whatever struggles you have been going through, things are going to be made fair. What you lost, you're getting ready to get it back. So believe that so you can show gratitude for that, right? You work so hard. You work so hard and it's getting ready to pay off. It is so close to paying off. Maybe it's time to change your habits and your routines and change is constant and we need it to be able to improve ourselves. We've got the World. It was on the bottom of the deck earlier. I didn't pull it out though, but that's just success. No matter what happens, you're going to be successful. It could have something to do with a court case, lawyers. Doesn't have to. You know your situation. Apply it as it resonates with you. It's not personal reading, but I do have the Two of Cups. So I know everyone's like, oh, that's the soulmate card. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a partner. It doesn't have to be a love connection. It could be a business partner. Or it could be a friend. It could be someone that you connect with, or. But yeah, you're going to know. When you come across your soul tribe, you're going to feel like you know. But use your power of discernment. And you'll know when it's time to let that guard down. You'll know when it's time to accept that offer. Don't just accept anything because they're still going to try and come for you. It doesn't matter how many times that the energy they sent to you goes back to them and messes them up. They're going to continue to try and mess you up. Like I just picked up this deck. It said it's time to let go. It might show that in reverse because I'm using my front screen, but it's time to let go. Let go. I'm not gonna sing "Let It Go" from Frozen. I don't know. Yeah, let it go. I just said it wasn't gonna do it. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a few cards from here. I do have the Aries energy. Um, could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Could be somebody in Aries energy. Aries energy. They're competitive. They're fiery, energetic, impulsive, brave, and passionate. Um, but yeah, don't let that fire burn things and leave a disaster. Take it slow and steady. Let it be a controlled fire, you know? Be brave though. Maybe you need to be in that Aries energy. Maybe you need to be like, oh, you know what? I got woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Or early this morning, early yesterday morning. When things like that happen, be impulsive. Say, oh, maybe I should go do that work. Because I don't know about y'all, but when I get woken up at 3 in the morning, I be wide awake. But if I have to wake up at 6, 7, or 5, I'm waking up at 5. But yeah, it's so hard. But I wake up at 3 o'clock, I'm up. I'm ready to go. But yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Just keep at it. Just be consistent. Spirit, give me a couple of more cards. Pull this reading together. It might feel like it's not coming together because these cards didn't just want to. They didn't want to blend when I try and shuffle them, but just keep on trying, slow and steady. You ain't gotta move too fast. You do need to be, you do need to have that passion. You do need to be brave, but don't let it burn a hole in the ground or nothing. 10, 10. You have your divine support. You're going through a spiritual awakening. We have several of, we have many spiritual awakenings. You could be shifting timelines. Just trust your intuition. 10, 10. You could be seeing the number 10, 10, or you will be seeing it. That's another confirmation that this reading could be for you. Worrying about tomorrow takes away from today. So you could be going through some major things. I know I am. But worrying ain't gonna do anything but take away my joy from today. So live in the moment and find something to be thankful for, to do that you love, that you're passionate about. I just keep seeing that. Be brave, be brave. You've got this. At the beginning, I said, if you found this message, it's because you have a purpose and you are getting ready to unleash that purpose upon the world and walk in your power. And you're supported by the divine. I feel like sometimes we don't want to take that step because we're so scared of what if I don't have any support? What if it fails? What if I flop? And what if you don't? What would you do differently if you knew that you have the support you need? Think about that and go ahead and do it because you have that support. Healing hands. You could be a healer. You could have the gift of healing hands. 1111. I had seen this on the timer when I was making the video. I just didn't say it, but your manifestations are coming in, and you could be seeing 1111 a lot. I have been. So, give me a few more cards. Okay. Raise your vibration. You can do that by eating healthy. Don't just be sitting around eating junk and eating too little or too much. You can move your body, work out, do some yoga, dance. You can do it by yourself or you can do it out in the rain like nobody's watching. Meditate and pray. That is how you need to be raising your vibrations. What you put in your body is very important. Can't just, I notice that the more I raise my vibration, the less that I'm able to eat crap. Like, I get punished for it if I try to, like, the next day or even like shortly after. I just feel so bad. My ankles swell up. I get headaches. I'm bloated. Like, I can't eat the way I used to eat. And it could be age or, but I know that it's because my vibration is raising. And the energy you put out is what you get back. So that's why you should walk in love and show compassion. And even if you're going through something tough, don't don't project it onto anybody else because what you put out is what you're going to get back. Relocate. You could be relocating. Oh, and then I look at the bottom, it says moving, relocate and moving. So you could be moving, you could be relocating. Maybe you feel like, oh, I'm losing my stability. I don't have a home right now, or this, that, and the other. There's a plan. So let go and get ready for the new to come in because something won't end without a new beginning. An ending is only a new beginning. And look at it that way. Divine masculine. You could be divine masculine. You could be meeting your divine masculine. Maybe either you are relocating to your divine masculine, they're relocating to you. Maybe you're relocating together. Put it in your story just how it fits your energy because you know your energy more than I do. I've got Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is intuitive, charismatic, brave. I kept saying that earlier. The Aries, maybe you or your partner could be either Aries or Scorpio, or maybe you're both just going to be being brave together. Scorpio energy is also secretive, you know? They sometimes it's not that they're sneaky, they just like to keep their business to themselves a little bit. They can have a jealous streak in them for sure. It could be good, it could be bad. That's just something that you need to use for your highest good. And Scorpios are honest. The high vibrational Scorpios are honest. I think there's two sides to every coin in every zodiac sign. But yeah, see. But wherever you are, you're on the right path. 333. You can be seeing 333. You're supported by the divine. So just remember, you will win. You will win. And I just shuffle that and move it still on the bottom. Maybe I need to shuffle. I'm just gonna get one more card. Just one more card because this is kind of long. It's probably gonna take me 3 days to upload this. This is the perfect card to end it on. I know you're probably seeing this in reverse because of the way my camera is set up, but love exists because you exist. You are love. And if you can be this loving individual, that means there are more individuals out there that are just like you. And you attract what and who you are. Doesn't matter what you went through in the past. Maybe you had some narcissistic abuse. Maybe every single relationship, whether it been a love connection, a family member, or a friend, has been narcissistic and has traumatized you and hurt you. But you've been healing. And you could be so quick to cut people off because you are healing. Because that you've dealt with it for so long and you're not going to deal with it anymore. And you're showing the universe that you don't want that in your life, but your love exists because you exist. All right, that's where I'm leaving y'all. Take care. Sending you love.